Welcome to the Clutch Buckets Podcast. My name is Josh Tyson.
And I'm Kyle Spence.
Their profession, our passion, your court. Let's get it. Check ball to you, man.
What's up, Tyson? How you
feeling? What's the word?
You want to ask me how I'm feeling?
Do you want to go straight into it? Let's roll into it. I'm worried about you, man. I'm worried about you.
Listen, man. So if y'all haven't known and you're just new to the podcast now, welcome. I am a Celtics fan. And the Celtics were ousted by the Philadelphia 76ers, who have now been ousted by the New York Knicks in the sweep. But we lost to them in Game 7 at home, mind you, 109-100, where we were Tatumless, absent of Jason Tatum, who has some lower leg abnormalities that prevented him from being in the game 45 minutes beforehand. We got that news. So after we lost, I've been in grieving and I've been moping around. Don't want to talk to anybody. I put my phone on mute. I've been really avoiding everything and everyone since then. Am I upset now? Not as badly. I'll tell you why in just a few, but at the time, very upset. Unhappy with the results, unhappy with the way we played, unhappy with just everything, man. Like getting second in the East and falling short to a team that I did say they're not a true 6 or 7 seed. I said they're more like a fourth seed, 5th seed type of team, but we shouldn't have lost to them.
Yeah.
It is what it is. We move on. Congratulations to them at the time, the Philadelphia 76ers, for, really doing something that they really were determined to do. No hate on my part. The better team won, and we move on. So that's how I'm feeling right now, Tyson. What about you? How are you feeling? You have questions. Oh, you got questions. Yes.
Who are you most upset with?
Man, that's a good question. Jaylen Brown scored like 30-something points in that game. I can't be upset with him. He did the best he could. Peyton Pritchard, Derek White, they didn't have their best game, but I think this was closer to the Derek White that we knew in the first half. The second half, I believe, was atrocious. Joe Mazzulla not making any adjustments to the course of the series is probably where most of the blame pie, lands, where there were no adjustments. We didn't expect, or it doesn't appear to be, that we planned for Joel Embiid's return.
Yeah.
And we were just knocked in the mouth and stunned, and we just didn't know how to kind of counter and kind of get back our footing. So I guess I would put it on the coach, sadly, unfortunately, but it is what it is. You are the head coach for a reason. We expect you to know what you're doing. We expect you to make adjustments on the fly. Mm-hmm. Not playing Peyton Pritchard or Bayless Shireman or some of the people that have got us thus far, right, because you want to limit the team to like an 8-person rotation, as opposed to saying, well, this clearly isn't working. Our shots are not dropping. So I'll give it to Joe. I'll give it to Joe.
All day. What I could imagine how furious Celtics fans were, because you all literally saw the same exact thing happen last year, to where Celtics just launching random three. The play of the game that defined who the Celtics are was when there was a fast break. It was 3-on-2. Brown had the ball. Kata went right down the middle.
Yes.
To the basket, wide open. Embiid was trailing a little bit behind him. He wasn't catching up. Pritchard was all the way on the left corner. Brown looks Kata off. By the way, y'all down by 1. Y'all are down by 1.
I think that was 98-99. Yep.
Yep. And Brown was like, no, I'm not going to give it to the guy who got a wide open layup. I'm going out to the 3-point shot in Pritchard. That I think defined everything that the Celtics are. And
Absolutely.
I believe your coach is a great coach, but he's an incredibly stubborn coach and he
Yes.
refuses to switch things up. When the threes aren't falling, you have two of the best mid-range and drive players out there in Brown and Tatum. Put Tatum or Brown on the block, maybe with a smaller guard, and let them go ham. I don't understand why we're not putting Embiid in pick and rolls every time. I don't understand any of that. So, you know, I I feel for the Celtics fan. I really do, because I was rooting for y'all. Does it hurt worse that the Sixers got swept?
Yeah, it does. You would think that that made me feel better. It doesn't, because if you lost to the Knicks 0-4, you landed with a donut. You couldn't even get a game off.
Yeah,
What does that say about us? That we went to
yeah,
7 games with the team that just got swept.
yeah.
That doesn't speak well to, again, maybe the Knicks are that team is probably formulated better
Mhm.
to beat the Sixers,
Yeah,
or it could be, two things can be true, as like my brother and others like to say, meaning maybe they were fitted and equipped to take down this team, but maybe we were just that bad that if we were to go against the Knicks this season, we were going to lose just like we lost the year before when Jason Tatum tore his Achilles. So
yeah.
it's just frustrating, man. Like it is what it is. No excuses, Brown. Can I say something? We
Yes,
are on limited time, but I really need to talk about this for a second.
yeah.
Give me 3 minutes.
Please, please.
I don't like sensationalized media whatsoever. I don't like when people come with just hot takes for hot takes, just reasoning, clickbait, rage bait, whatever, engagement bait, whatever you want to call it. But I just have to put this out there because I've been wanting to say this for quite some time. I am not convinced that Jalen Brown and Jason Tatum are on the same wavelength. I'm just not. You can win together, you can play together, but outside of those four lines, I feel as though they have two separate lives. And I am hard pressed to be convinced that they are actually decent friends outside of playing together.
What makes you say that?
I've been watching this dynamic for going on 8 years, 9 years,
Yeah.
and what I've been seeing is that the way that they word things in their interviews suggests that they're not cool. When I'll put it this way, Tatum has this tendency to say, if they say, "What about JV, man? JV is hooping, ain't he?" Yeah, we all hooping. He all lives matter every situation when it comes to Jalen Brown.
Yeah.
They all doing great.
Yeah.
We all doing great. We all are in this. It's always the all. He can't just say JD's out here hooping.
JB.
He's like MVP level
Yeah.
caliber player. He has to always put in the all. Now Jalen Brown has now gone on to do a podcast. I've
Yes.
watched
I was
it,
about to say that didn't help
and
at all.
I've watched the podcast. He has a voice like mine. So if the Clutch Bucket fans out there, if y'all could stand my monotonous voice, you can deal with Jalen Brown's voice. I promise you that. Because that man almost put me to sleep. That's saying a lot. But he has been saying, not been saying, but he said it one time, but he said it a while back. We're going to get JT on this podcast. That has not happened. That has not happened. He's been potting for months now. That has not happened. Now Jalen Brown has got up, is now in the trade talks. Everybody's trying to see what they can get for him. They do this every year. Is it Giannis again? Is it Bam Adebayo this time? Or maybe we can trade him for this, that, and the third. JT, Jason Tatum, says nothing.
No,
He never involves
I don't think
himself
he is.
in anything
I don't
pertaining
think
to
he is.
Jalen Brown.
Yeah.
The closest he gets to supporting anyone is Derek White, and that's it.
That's
Maybe Peyton Pritchard, but that's it. I don't think they're friends, and I don't care if they're not. But I just wish that I gotta wait 10 more years before we get to the final, 30 for 30, and be like, we
right.
were never friends. We were. I don't think I knew that 20
I've
years
been
ago.
on that.
But I gotta wait. All right, that's it. I just want to.
I will say though, but real quick before we move on though, what are your thoughts on him saying this was the best season that he's had?
Such an ill-timed statement.
Worst thing you could possibly say.
It could have been a true statement in the sense that when he clarified it in a subsequent episode, that the team grew, I grew, we were underdogs, we came out second.
Terrible time.
Kind of time.
Can't say this is your favorite season.
Just got kicked out of the playoffs.
Yeah, man.
First time ever in the Celtics history that we blew a 3-1 lead.
Yeah.
And then you're going to go on and say this was the best. You can have that opinion and it could be accurate, but you got to consider the timing. Was this the right time for you to talk about this?
Yeah.
This is not the right time. It's so overreactive of him that when people hear that, if I'm a GM, I'm like, oh, word, say word. All right, say less.
I think Jaylen Brown is pretty oblivious to some things. Like, I think he's too smart for his own good. You know, he tried to justify.
He's smarter than he is.
Yes. You know, he tried to justify that play where he looked off the guy going for the wide open layup.
Yeah, he said, I'll do it 100 times out of 100.
And that's why
that's a poor IQ then. Because you could have either gotten a dunk, a foul, or an and one out of that situation because all you had to do was just throw it over.
When's the last time you
got an inside paint on a fast break that'll put you up one with the time running out, and you said it right, Tyson. You said this is the identity of the team.
Yeah.
That I will drive and kick for a 3 on a 3-on-2 with a trailing person.
And then he said
it was out of bounds, Tyson. Let's say that he went for the dunk and B blocked it. Went out of bounds, still our possession. Couldn't even do that.
So that's my thing. He said Embiid could have blocked it, maybe not. When's the last time you've seen Embiid do a chase down block on a fast break?
I have not. I haven't seen it in years.
I'm just saying.
That man is washed right now. So
I'm gonna leave you alone though. I'm gonna leave you alone. I don't want the emotions to take over, man.
So then let's move on then. Thank you. I appreciate that, Tyson. Because we don't even have to do much of a recap. We know what came out of the East, the semis, where the Philly, took down the Sixers, and then the Knicks took down the Hawks, and the Lakers took down the Rockets. Trash. And then Pistons took down the Magic. Finally, you were right.
Jeez.
You were right. You said I was going to 7 games. I was like, this is going to be probably a sweep. He's like, no, it is not. You are 1,000% right on that. I don't know what I was looking at, but my goodness, I think
that was good for the Pistons. Though it unlocked something for them. Like they
needed that.
They had to take it to another level, man. I think Paolo took it to another level too. But I think, man, they need Franz Wagner back, man. Once they do, they're gonna be a problem next season. The Magic, they're gonna be a problem.
It's gonna be a problem all across the board.
Yo, next season is gonna be a blast, man. I'm ready for it. But
Kyrie back, Dame back, Halliburton back, it's gonna be a problem.
It's gonna be nasty, and then all of a sudden we're gonna get to it. The Wizards gonna come up. They just got the first
round pick. Yep. Dang. So let's get a little moving on that then. So now that we are finally into not the ECF, because the Knicks have finally gone to the Eastern Conference Finals after beating the 76ers handedly. Today, Mother's Day, they swept them for 144 to 114, won by 30 points in Philly, where it sounded like they were in New York City.
That's the wild part, bro. Did you see that? Knicks fans, Philly fans were giving up their ticket. Knicks fans completely took over. Bro, I thought Philly fans had more respect. I thought Philly fans were some of the most aggressive, some of the most devout fans out there. Y'all gonna let
Oh
Knicks
no, no,
fans take over?
no! Let me just give you a little history. Philly fans are the most fair weather fans you could ever find. Philly fans will boo you if you do poorly. That
Yeah,
was notorious for
that's
Philadelphia. So
true.
this is not surprising because they don't like their own team when their team is not doing well. They don't be like, come on, you can do it. No, they will boo you off the court. So
That's true.
I am not surprised that the Knicks, took over Philly Stadium and watched Embiid and Max and VJ just walk off the court. Jalen Brown, I mean, first, not Brown, Jalen Brunson and team, they shot 58%, was
It's
it? No,
insane.
not 58%. I don't want to lie on these people because it was already ridiculous. 56.8%.
56 point. Yo, that for a Knicks team, for this Knicks team too,
They
that's
got hot at the right
absurd.
time.
That's
For the
absurd.
right time, 56.8% from 3-point land, 22%, 22.9%. I don't even want to take off the 9.9% from the Philadelphia 76ers. They shot that from three-pointer.
Yeah.
They almost beat them in almost every category. Title
Every
turnovers. And
category,
I was
man.
like, oh my goodness, this is how you know they were unstoppable tonight. And they had no chance of winning this.
Yo,
I just thought they could at least steal one. What happened to Maxie Tyson? Help me out.
yo. Well, man, first I'll go back real quick though. Because like no all year, nobody saw the Knicks doing absolutely really anything because they were incredibly inconsistent. All teams that were over 500 were smacking the Knicks.
Mm-hmm.
That Hawks series, I don't know what clicked, and I gotta give kudos to the coach. I don't know what, but I take that back. I know exactly what clicked. Because remember, the main issue that Knicks had was they didn't have a true point guard.
Yeah.
With all those different players and talent you got on the Knicks, you have to have somebody who gets it to all these different people where they need it, knowing different, having different offensive schemes, so everybody could get a touch, everybody get a flow. It can't just be the Brunson show, and that was
Right.
happening because he's not a true point guard. That dude is a scorer, so you need a point guard to help facilitate all that. Then the Knicks woke up, and remember, the biggest thing in the Hawks series was, utilize Karl Anthony Towns because nobody could stop him on the Hawks. They did that, but then they took it to another level and started using Towns as the main facilitator. Something clicked, and bro, they have been taking off since. I think
Yeah.
they won their last 6 games in a row. What, six,
Yeah.
7 games? It is,
Yep.
yo, this is exactly what, because we all knew on paper the talent that the Knicks had. They just
Right.
didn't know how to unlock every individual's talent. And bro, they looking scary right now, man.
They
They
unlocked
looking
it at the
scary.
right time. Can you imagine the Knicks going to the finals, Tyson? They haven't won a championship since the Bahamas became independent from
Bruh,
British.
bruh.
1973. Can you imagine them back in the finals? Now they gonna lose, but can you imagine them back in the finals?
Yeah,
I'm happy for them because they call this the all-in Knicks. Like this was like we doing everything now because we have a shot now.
right.
I can't be mad at that. I don't hate them enough. I don't like the Lakers, but I don't hate the Knicks enough to be like, blah blah blah. Shout out to them for actually doing what they're supposed to do. Like you said, they unlocked a level that I have
Bruh.
not seen,
I
and they're
haven't seen
playing
it
like
since
a
they got
team.
together. I have not seen
Yes.
this.
Is it is it bad competition or just a better cohesiveness?
I think that it's better cohesiveness. Because
Okay.
remember,
Okay.
even the Knicks last year going through, remember, they were going game to game. You didn't know what Nick. players you were going to get to show
That's
up.
true.
Like the inconsistency all around has been terrible. Remember last year, even against your Celtics, they would be down 15, all of a sudden they would come back. Or they against the Pacers, they all around they just could not find consistency, especially outside of Brunson. Couldn't find consistency. Now everybody is but this was a cohesiveness that remember when they first got together. I told everybody was a problem because it's different when you just go on say you go to LA Fitness and you just step on the court by yourself. But it's different when you show up with your boys who you've been balling with there's a different level of confidence. That's what I thought they were going to walk into, but they didn't know how. Now they know how to ball together, bro. The confidence is going next level, bro. They beating whoever comes out the Pistons Cavs series. I think they're going straight to the final.
For sure. Yes, I have to stand on it. Like, I'm not going to back down. I've been wrong so many times. I'm going to be wrong again. So be it. I would love to see Detroit go to the finals, but for what? I don't think they deserve that. They aren't strong enough, talented enough to take down the New York Knicks. No. I just don't see it.
Tobias ain't gonna give you 20 a game. Yeah, I mean.
I have a quick question as we move forward for the Sixers. What do they need?
Oh, bro, what they should have done back at the trade deadline is, especially when you have a healthy Embiid. They have a healthy Embiid right now. As soon as trade opens in the summer, I'm packaging up and making the packaging look extra nice. I'm having professionals make the whole gift wrap look incredible. I'm gifting PG-13 and Embiid, and I'm bringing back some talent to work around Maxey. Maxey is the future of this squad, bro.
It is.
And I'm doing everything I can, bro, to preserve him and VJ Edgecombe. We getting some bigs that can run, that can get lobs. We getting some good wings, some great defenders. Like, bro, and you really just need one more all-star player. I would say Durant would be a great addition, but I've kind of lost faith in Durant. I'm not going. I mean, in terms of being a leader,
he's just going to tweet from another burner account,
right, bro?
And mess it up.
Right, that's not it. So you need somebody. You just need, that second option. VJ's coming up, but you need that second option. But bro, I'm immediately getting rid of PG-13 and Embiid. You obviously can't rely on Embiid. And bro, PG-13, he just not it, man. It's hard to rely on him too.
Okay, I agree with you. I was just thinking about the trade and who you can trade Embiid and PG to. Shamefully, very shamefully.
You about to say what I think?
Mind taking Paul George. Shamefully. No. I don't want no Embiid on my team, but shamefully, I don't mind a vet in Paul George on the Celtics.
Coming off the bench?
Yeah, coming off the bench.
Okay, he's not going to work well with Tatum and Brown.
No, I don't want him.
They all play the same.
Don't you dare be on this team with starting five. But coming off the bench with Pritchard in there, I don't mind it. He's larger. His defensive prowess is still strong. He can get a bucket. He's not like he's inconsistent now, but he can get a bucket.
Yeah.
I need a vet presence. I don't mind. Like, can we get Paul George? I don't mind it. I honestly don't mind it at this point. But he got to come off the bench, though. Okay, now let's get to something that's more happy. All right. So the Oklahoma City Thunder are playing the Los Angeles Lakers, and as it currently stands, they are up 3-0.
So one more time.
The 3-0. One more to win. They just beat the Lakers probably 23 points or something like that. Maybe
125, 107. Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Let me see. Hold on. 20, no, I see. So I'm looking at the one from yesterday, 131-108.
Oh, I'm tripping. No, that you right. That's on
You
me. My
looking at
bad.
the one
I was
before
before.
that,
Yeah, yeah.
when they were destroying them before that, and then so
Which
I
they've been
see what
doing
you're
every
saying.
game, which is beautiful,
You
man.
know what's happening though, Tyson?
Yeah.
The margins are getting larger. So you beat them by 18 in game two. Now you're at 23 in
Oh,
game
oh
three.
man.
I can only imagine possibly they might extend that to 25 in
Yeah.
game four and the Lakers go down. Now, I got some Lakers homers. They vex me, Tyson. Um, I don't want to hear any excuses. You heard me talk about the Celtics. I did not say anything other than Tatum didn't play game
Yeah.
seven. That's it. I didn't say we lost because of Tatum not playing in game seven or anything. You do what you do with what you have. I feel as though that's the mark of a great team. Next man up. Do what you need to do.
Mm.
Is anyone complaining about DiVincenzo being injured? But the
No.
Timberwolves are still trying to make it a
Right.
series.
Right.
No. So what do I look like saying that Luka Doncic is out, or maybe some of the other players are hobbled? You do what you do with what you have, and if you lose, you lose.
That's
Because
always been the case. Yeah.
there are
Oh,
two players on the Thunder
mm,
who clearly are
right.
injured, and they're not
Right.
playing,
Right.
and they're doing what they do with what they have. So it is
Right.
what it
And
is.
it doesn't help that right before the playoffs started, y'all were fully healthy and still got smacked by 30.
Facts,
Oh, okay. Okay. No,
facts,
so
facts.
so
So,
yeah.
Tyson, do you see a sweep on the
Oh man.
horizon? What do
That's what
you
I pray for,
see out
man. Like
there if
I
you
don't
were to
think
be looking?
people really understand how invested I was to these playoffs. Just all the good matchups, especially round one. And
Bye.
I want to really reach out to our fans and really let them know I was going through a period. I was going through a little rough patch during that series, and I couldn't fully be happy with any of the games because I saw that the Rockets were getting beat by the Lakers that should have gotten swept.
Mm,
And unfortunately, it vexed my soul to the point where I couldn't even, I couldn't even put my any positive energy into
mm.
these games, other games that were going on. I stopped
I
watching
hear
a
you,
little
brother.
bit because I was afraid that the Lakers gonna get out the first round.
Mm,
Durant is hurt. Durant came back, still got smacked. The Lakers, the Lakers without Austin Reeves and Luka just so that was hurting me for a while, y'all. And I'm not even going to why the Rockets still should have won. That's over. But to come into this series and to see a 3-0, and you all know the best thing that really got me over my little depressive hump was last game, the game before the one yesterday. The Lakers, after game two, had a full conference with the refs on, the calls they weren't
mm,
getting and the calls that the Thunder were getting. And this is why the Thunder won the game.
mhm,
Then proceeded to go into game three. The refs, by the way, fully listened. They
mhm.
were intent about, you know what? Maybe we were wrong.
Maybe.
Let's roll over to the Lakers side of life. Let's give them a
Mm,
better chance. And they did. The Lakers got 15 more free throws.
mm.
15 more free
Yeah.
throws than the Thunder. And they still got smacked by 21.
Mm.
Can we just take a moment, y'all, and appreciate how validating, vindicating that is? I
Moment of
think that
silence.
is a moment of silence. Let's just take a moment, ladies and gentlemen. If we can breathe that in. Yes. Thank you for that. I
All
think
right.
that
I
was one of
appreciate you,
the
Tyson.
best moments
I
of
appreciate
the
you.
season and playoffs. and they still got smacked. So what do you say now? What do you say now, Cal? That was like, and what frustrated me the most, Cal. I'm gonna let you go. I just had to get this off my chest. What frustrated me the most about the full conference meeting that they had with the refs, the Lakers get more foul calls than any other team. The Lakers have three of the biggest foul baiters
Yes.
in the league. And Luka, LeBron, and Austin Reeves. And now
Whoa.
Marcus Smart.
Oh, I was like, how dare you remove Marcus Smart from this line?
I'm sorry, four.
Oh my
Who doesn't
goodness.
even attempt shots anymore. Now he's just flailing.
Hey! That's all he does.
They had the audacity to complain about people getting foul calls, try to draw fouls. So it's wonderful news, y'all. All is right with the world now. Sorry, Cal. Go ahead, man.
You know, like when men that have like really tough jobs, blue collar workers,
Yeah.
you know, they got to go to work, get up at 5, get home at nighttime,
Yeah.
scrounge up a TV dinner, and do it all over again.
All over
just
again.
to make the ends meet.
And
then the fellas one day say, hey, we should go out. Let's spend some time together.
Yeah.
They put on their clothes and probably a flannel shirt.
Right.
And they head down to the local watering hole and they have a laugh with the guy.
Good old nice chuckle.
One of the things that you are going to hear at the end of a laugh that went entirely too long was, I needed this. I am that man. I needed this.
Y'all don't understand.
I needed this. I needed this as a Celtics fan. I needed this as a Laker hater. I needed this. I don't even say anything on social media, Tyson, until this gets to a sweep.
Yes.
Then I might poke my head out because I know they're going to come back. I know that ain't Mr. 3-1 over there.
Right.
But it is. We're just going to have to duke this thing out. I just need to make sure you guys are no longer in any level of contention.
None.
The Thunder has played the game in such a way that you don't know who is going to be the problem.
Oh, it's a beautiful thing. It's beautiful.
They play like a team that has given confidence to every player on that court to where they'd be like, just go get a bucket to anyone. Anybody. Do you even know Mitchell? I don't even know Mitchell that well.
Do you know that dude is on a 3-year, $3 million a year deal?
I can see that.
Outplayed a dude who is about to get $240 million in Austin.
Oh yes.
And this dude is getting $3 million a year, balling out of control.
I love it. That's how Shaq looked at Baylor Sharman like, who is this guy? I didn't know who it was, and now I'm like, I love this guy.
Bruh,
I want everyone to follow this guy's like template and just ball out and destroy them. Bruh. They are on a path, Tyson, to where, as we segue, the only team that might give them any level of like, this is kind of like a challenge, San Antonio Spurs.
Oh yeah. That's gonna be the best series. That's one of the best series.
And when they get to the finals, it's a wrap. It's a repeat. Like we just know that because again, I can't for the life of me see any other team out the East taking care of business with the Oklahoma City Thunder.
No.
So that I need to say that. Shout out to the OKC, praying for y'all Lakers for your downfall. Not for anything else. Nothing else. Now, we just talked about this team that could possibly take them down. San Antonio Spurs are playing the Minnesota Timberwolves. They're up 2-1 in this series. They're currently playing as we speak, where the San Antonio Spurs are leading. Tyson, do you feel as though they have full control of the series? And if so, how far do you think this is going to
But I
go?
think it's gonna go back and forth. This is going 7. Like
Okay.
especially the way they turned it because they took game 1. Now I will say Wemby is another one, bro, who something just clicked for him. This
Mhm.
dude went 13 for 18 yesterday, dog, or the other day.
Yep.
Yo, this dude 30 dropped 39 points.
Mm.
Like something's clicked. That dude said he went into his Hakeem bag. Like, and
Yeah, he
yo,
did literally say that.
bro, what do you do? It wasn't like he took a barrage. The dude took 5 threes. The rest were just to the bucket. We talking about just J's over everybody who's gonna block his shot.
Mhm.
Dude had 1 assist. He was not passing the rock.
No, he
My boy
wasn't.
said, "No, I'm gonna go ahead and take over." The mentality, though, we gotta respect it because that's what we talk about all the time. That
Mhm.
killer instinct, he got it, bro, and that's scary, Kyle.
That's scary. He too new to the league for him to be this scary, yo. Can you imagine him in 2 years, Tyson?
Man,
Maybe
bro,
three. Barring injury, you don't want to see him. You do
nah,
not want to see him in any
you don't want them
capacity.
problems.
So I think that I I've been wrong and I'm going to continue to be wrong because why not? I'll just be wrong. I think this might not go the full 7 games. I think this might go 6, but could close out at no, I'll say 6. I think this will go 6 at its maximum. I still think it's going to go 6 Spurs way.
Really?
Uh, I think that the Timberwolves are missing a piece, and it's not DiVincenzo, but they are missing a piece, if that makes sense.
So remember, Kyle, we've been talking about this for the last 3 years. That Minnesota
That's
missing a
facts.
piece.
That's facts. That's facts.
I think they found it though. My guy,
And Ayo,
hold on. Like, yo, we already knew they had McDaniels, but what we always talked about was somebody else who can handle the rock and
mm-hmm,
control the pace.
mm-hmm.
The sumo has been balling.
Okay,
He
Ayo
is
is
that cat.
hooping. I hear you.
Remember, he took a game versus the Nuggets when Ant was
He
out.
sure
That
did.
dude dropped 43. Who else on the Timberwolves has scored more than 25 or more than 30?
You're right. You're right.
He's that guy. Also, coming off the bench, that dude, Shannon Jr., is a problem. Terrence Shannon Jr. is a
Mm-hmm.
problem. These young bucks, bro, are
Okay.
really stepping up at the right time. Cause these cats, first of all, they some lockdown defenders on the other side, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like we talking about hustling, getting the 50-50 balls, lockdown one-on-one defenders. Like all around, man, the Timberwolves defensive game is bar none, man. It's off the chain. But on the other side, the confidence that they've instilled within these two young bucks, bro. Then you got Bones Highland too, is off the
Mm-hmm.
chain. Like they coming at you. We talking about going down here, Gobert. Wemby. We don't care if you at the basket. We still
Yes,
coming to attack you, bro.
they did talk
Like
about
you
that.
gonna have to block this. Like
Yep.
I love it. And remember, that's the drive. Like people being able to create their own shot has been a problem outside of Ant-Man for a minute. These two,
So
they the answer.
I have a question. Do you think who do you have? Who do you have for the series? If it's going 7, then it could go either way. So who do you have?
Man. I haven't even come. I don't know, bro. I want the Timberwolves to come out. I want to see Ant-Man take it to. The only reason I give the Spurs the edge is because Ant-Man is still a little injured. He's still coming off that knee injury.
Mhm.
So I'll give it to the Spurs in 7. But bro, it's gonna be a dogfight, man. I'm looking forward to it.
I gotta watch it then. I'm looking forward to watching this shortly because I feel like it's gonna go 6 Spurs way, but I can see all the points you're making. I just don't want it to be like Andre Ingram, when he got like that 10-day contract with the Lakers, balled out and then never been seen again. Where the lights look like they're not too bright for these,
Yeah,
young bucks, and then
yeah,
they collapse on themselves. Where it's like, I thought you had that killer instinct, you had it for a moment, you don't have it forever.
yeah.
So I just hope that it's not a fluke. That's basically what I'm trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the NBA draft actually occurred. Was it today? I think it was
Yeah,
today,
yeah. Today.
where the Washington Wizards actually came away with the number one draft pick. This, of course, is the same Washington Wizards that just picked up um, Anthony Street Clothes Davis as well as Trey Young. Tyson, do you think this is going to change the face of that franchise?
So shout out to my boy Juwanza, who's a diehard Wizards fan, despite how irrelevant they have been for so many years. So he thinks, they're going to be one of the most competitive teams these next few years. My only caveat, man, and I can see Trey Young, Anthony Davis doing their thing, especially with the draft pick. They got some good additions to the squad. Can you rely on Anthony Davis being healthy? That's the only caveat.
I mean, what
Right. I mean, we
what kind
haven't
of
seen
is this a
a good
riddle
track
or
record.
is it
We
like
haven't seen a
okay?
good track record. So
This sounds like a rhetorical question to me, Tyson. I know Anthony Davis cannot stay healthy. That's why he's all damaged, street clothes, all of these things for a reason. He cannot stay
right.
healthy. I have no expectation of him staying healthy. Um, this means nothing.
Yeah. By the way, Thunder have been number one, and this, the Thunder are still sending thank you baskets to PG-13 because they still feeding off of that trade. They have been number one the last 3 years, and they still got the 12th pick in the draft.
Yeah. They
Yo,
are they are rich. You hear me? You ever seen a richer team? Just
yo,
rich.
yo, what is that?
Oh, can I do a quick breaking news just real quick?
Please, please.
Joel Embiid says at the post-game press conference that I know we lost, but for me, this was a success. So for all of those who looked at Jaylen Brown, you're gonna have to also point to him in just a moment because this is at the press conference. Just letting you know, as somebody that just got swept at home after taking down the Boston
This
Celtics
was a
in
success.
anticipation, he said, "I know we lost." Ellipses, because I'm sure he said some things in between these two sentences. But for me, comma, this was a success. So just wanted to make sure that everyone is well aware of his remarks. And I hope you give him the same energy
So
that
delusional.
we are, rightfully so, giving Jaylen Brown. So there's that. So number two went to the Utah Jazz, number three to the Memphis Grizzlies, fourth pick, Chicago Bulls, then the Clippers, Brooklyn Nets, and then so on and so forth, and then down the line. Golden State Warriors got the 11th pick, and then I think OKC was 12.
Real quick,
I
can we go back
don't
for a second?
know. Yes,
Can we
absolutely.
go back for a second? Because that what you said, man, I had some time to think about it. How incredibly selfish is that? He said, "For me, it was a success."
But
By
for
the way, I just
me,
looked at his stats, and this dude actually for the game went 8 for 8.
yeah, he was 100%.
He was 100%.
Clearly
So
didn't play enough.
So you knocking your team for me
Yeah,
individually because I
yeah.
came back and I helped y'all get through the first round and because I did well, it was good. I'm healthy, so y'all should be happy at least that I'm here. I did good. So that's
Same
not
energy.
leadership. I think that's why they've been struggling all these years too, man. That's
I don't know if they're
the
going to make a big
conceitedness,
deal out
man.
of this
Wow,
because maybe they didn't expect them to do much, but you're right. 100%. It's
my
about
fault.
him. He said, but for me,
Yeah.
I only want to ask as we close, Tyson, do you know anything about the draft class to say whether or not this is a good draft class and we expect to get some really
Oh yeah,
prominent
man, the
players out of
brothers.
it?
What's his name? Shoot. Uh, Goodness. Man, hold on. Let me look it up real quick. Cameron Boozer.
Okay.
Cameron Boozer. So I would, think about that, man. If the Wizards, I would go after him because
Mm-hmm.
most likely you're not going to be able to rely on AD. So Boozer's a nice little backup, man, playing along AD. So I'm with it. I would, any team, I wouldn't get Darren Peterson. I mean, he went through it. So I did hear something the other day, man. I'm not quite sure what to. I'm not even gonna speak on it really. But from what we've seen, man, this past season, I don't know. That's a little tough. But I would definitely pick up Cameron Boozer if I was a Wizard. So what you think, man?
I don't know enough about the draft class. I am too ignorant on it to even speak to it because I never care about college basketball. And I know that that's the cream of the crop of the college years. And now they're trying to matriculate to the NBA.
Yeah,
I've seen busts and I've seen like, the future of the league, but they usually fall somewhere in between. I look
yeah,
at someone like Scoot Henderson
yeah,
as someone where they're like, oh, y'all win. Y'all got him. Y'all got Scoot Henderson. It's a wrap. You got this in Portland, done deal. He's just coming into himself.
yeah.
I I don't see any. I don't know any enough. I don't know enough about any of them to say, yo, this is going to be it.
Or you got people like DeAndre Ayton who dominating. Really coming into himself now. So,
I don't know.
he was a number one pick. He was a number
Man,
one
he
pick.
was. He sure was, wasn't he? Man, the Bahamian brethren, man. But dog, what a disappointment! They're not putting. They genuinely aren't putting too much sauce on it. He's genuinely letting himself and his team down.
I did,
And
the wildest part though, Kyle, I could see if you were actively, consistently just putting in the effort and just wasn't happening.
yes,
The dude don't even look like he want to be on the court.
correct.
What they saw yesterday, there was one play where this dude missed like three defensive rebounds. Like it got
Yes,
took out three in the same.
Listen, Tyson. This is the only thing I be watching. All right.
And then, by the way, did you watch every minute of that Lakers game too? I love it.
Yeah.
Every moment, every
That's
moment.
facts.
I'm probably gonna
And
rewatch
then
it.
you saw where JJ Redick went to the bench and he's like, I can't play him.
I can't play him. Yo, bro, that's gotta say something, man. You got the wild part. I can't stand cats like that. Yeah. You got the talent. You got it. But you don't even want to try. And then, when he acts, the wild part is, bro, his facial expressions, how he be out there just blaming other people, he be getting mad. Who you getting mad at? It's on you. Like, yo.
Oh, it's a disappointment, Tyson. Because again, that is somebody.
I'm just glad he's on the Lakers.
Oh, I don't know how upset I would be otherwise. If God forbid, he was on my team. You know how upset I would be? Like, I'm not trying to go for that. So, good luck. Good luck to all of them. Good luck to the draft class. Good luck to the Lakers. Good luck to the Timberwolves. Good luck to the Spurs. Good luck to the Thunder. Good luck to the Knicks. Good luck to the Pistons. And good luck to the Cleveland Cavaliers, who we don't talk about because we have no faith in them whatsoever. We are done for the day, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in to the Clutch Buckets
Appreciate
podcast.
y'all.
Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. My name is Kyle Spence.
And I'm Josh Tyson.
And we out.
Till next time, people. Appreciate y'all.